911, what's your emergency?
Oh my God, bees.
You said bees?
ABC Thursdays, 911 is all you.
That truck was hauling 22 million killer bees.
With the 3-part season premiere of that.
That's enough bees to kill
44,000 people.
Is that a bee-nado?
This one's gonna sting.
Help is coming!
911, all new Thursdays, 8/7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
ABC Wednesday, October 9th.
Y'all complain all day. We want books. We want paper towels in the classroom. Bet you want raises, too.
I'm still waiting on the paper towels.
Abbott Elementary returns with a new season.
We asked the district for more after-school programs. They gave us $50 for class pets instead.
Critics cheer. Abbott Elementary continues to be one of the funniest and most beloved shows on TV.
What y'all doing out there?
Taking bribes.
Proud of y'all.
Abbott Elementary, season premiere Wednesday, October 9th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the What Are We Doing podcast. My name's Levi McCurdy, and this is episode 160. 160 weeks. The shirt today, listen, I had a very serious, very important, very high up, very high dollar. We're talking like a 6-figure project here. So we had to dress the part, dress our best. And so I only thought of one shirt to wear this morning, and that was this one, because I mean, where else do you get something as not only just something as incredibly, dare I say, the only time I'll ever use demure, okay? Dare I say, one of the best choices you could use for a shirt. Now, I got this shirt at a place, I mean, gun to your head, you would never guess. We got this shirt at a Cracker Barrel off the side of a truck stop, so here in Pennsylvania. So we saw it, we said, yep, that's the shirt you got to wear to that really important, serious meeting. So here I am in this shirt today. We just got back from the meeting. It went well. It went well. It was a good meeting. More details on that coming soon. Probably not going to give too much information out about that project just yet, but just know we're working on a few things. And this shirt, of course, plays a role in the whole Mac Daddy of it all. So that's where we're at. And this week, man, I mean, it just continues. It's not stopping. I thought this was going to be a quick in and out procedure, but we're still on a roll. We're on a hot streak. We're on a freaking spinner here talking about P. Diddy. It's not going away. It's still in the news cycle. It's every day something new with Sean Diddy Combs.
What are we doing?
And it just doesn't make the most sense. And I mean, everyone's worried about Justin Bieber. His name keeps coming up, and we're all kind of like waiting to see where it goes, what happens, the trial. Look, there's no way this case makes it to trial.
What are we doing?
There's no way. They will get rid of Diddy immediately. Immediately, there's no way Diddy makes it to trial. I mean, as soon as he got to the jailhouse, like he was already within 24 hours put on suicide watch. And there's probably, as soon as that happened, a few really, really, really good security guards are most likely getting ready to fall asleep as we speak. So this is a situation where I don't think we're going to get to maybe see or officially hear an opinion from the likes of Justin Bieber, but we do have insider sources here on the What Are We Doing podcast, of course. So we reached out, we pulled some favors, pulled on some strings, and we got some insider information letting us know that Justin is in the studio. Basically, he's not doing good. He's not doing good with the whole Diddy news. He's not doing good with the Diddy story. He's not doing good with his involvement. Even though no one really knows what that extent is. We all have our speculations. But of course, he's in the studio, presumably working on new music. And the only response that we've gotten from him is a snippet of a new song. And they sent it to me. This is an exclusive. I don't know if anyone else has this. I think this might be a first for the What Are We Doing podcast. Here is some of the new music in 2024 that Justin Bieber is working on. Listen to this.
Lost myself at a Diddy party. Didn't know that's how it goes. I was in it for a new Ferrari, but it cost me way more than my soul. Wasn't worth all the fortune and fame. All the girls never walking the same. Signed a paper so he never has to ever say sorry. Lost myself at a Diddy party.
Now, that is...
What are we doing?
Listen, one of the... Sorry, so loud. One of these situations where, he's just being straight up honest. You can hear the hurt. You can hear the hurt in his voice. He's just not... It doesn't sound like he's doing well. And the lyrics are just everything that we've expected. He just comes straight out and says it. It's... Lost myself at a Diddy party. Didn't know that's how it goes. I was in it for a new Ferrari. I ended up losing way more than my soul.
What are we doing?
Justin Bieber, he's not doing great. So, new music hopefully from him coming out soon, but that was just a preview of what's coming, I think. Just the rest of that song, I can't wait. It was only a 20-second snip, but the rest of the song, hopefully more lyrics will come out, the collaborations we can expect from Justin Bieber at this point, based on the Diddy story. And so Diddy's not having a good time. Like I said, he's in solitary confinement, not solitary confinement. He's on suicide watch, which is basically the same thing. And also he's not eating. He's not eating at the moment because he doesn't trust the food because he thinks people are trying to poison him. And then boom, bam, that's the end of Diddy. So he's not eating. And so now they have to move him over to the side of the criminals who actually didn't do anything. And they've got him bunked up with none other than Sam Bankman-Fried.
What are we doing?
STF, SBF, FTX, the crypto billionaire, 20-year-old prodigy, this kid with the curly hair. Sam Bankman-Fried is now sharing a room, a jail cell with P. Diddy. And so you can only assume three things are happening. For a fact, as soon as Diddy got there, he established that he was in charge, and Sam is 100% the bitch.
What are we doing?
And so, and also at the same time, Diddy is definitely aware of who Sam Bankman-Fried is. I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Bankman-Fried was at a Diddy party.
What are we doing?
We don't have confirmation of that, but now it kind of all starts to make sense in my head. He's there. They're going to escape together. Diddy thinks that Sam is smart enough to break him out, just like Prison Break. They're going to try to escape jail together. And then as soon as they do, we're getting a Puff Daddy coin.
What are we doing?
You will see most likely a Puff Daddy coin hit the blockchain within the next few years. As soon as one of these boys gets out and access to a computer on the internet, there's going to be a P. Diddy cryptocurrency coming soon to a Twitter feed near you. It's inevitable at this point. If Diddy is bunking with Sam Bankman-Fried, you can guarantee Sam is just talking his fucking ear off about crypto and NFTs and how the blockchain works and all this shit, and Diddy's just digesting it. And this is how Diddy thinks he's going to make his next $1 billion once he inevitably gets off of all of these charges. But unfortunately, it doesn't look too good for Diddy on the mere fact of getting off of all these charges. Because, you know, we've got advocates out here like freaking like Nancy Grace, dude. Nancy Grace covering the Diddy story is one, something on your bingo card you didn't expect for this year, and two, just a brilliant breakdown of her journalist, I don't even know how to describe what Nancy Grace is or does anymore. But here she listen to Nancy Grace basically explain to the world how Eminem the rapper, Marshall Mathers, is solely responsible for bringing down P. Diddy via one of his most recent songs. I mean, just take a look.
Has anybody heard of Eminem, for Pete's sake? One of the greatest rappers that has ever lived. He's a lyrical genius. I mean, if you listen to you may not like some of the words he uses, but the man is brilliant. Everybody on the panel, listen to this.
Yeah, right, here we go.
These are lyrics from Eminem, and he is talking about, I'll just say, a friend. And he says, because they like where my homies out west stay. Yeah, what we can just say, what? I'm like a rapper. R-A-P-E-R.
Listen, the fact that we have Nancy Grace in 2024 live on national television breaking down, working her way through, trying to explain Eminem, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady lyrics on national television when it is directly related to Sean Diddy Combs being currently incarcerated for sex trafficking and other heinous crimes. This wasn't. What reality are we in?
What are we doing?
My homies out west stay. Yeah. What we can just say, what? I'm like a rapper. R-A-P-E-R.
I mean,
got so many essays talking about friends. And then Eminem says, wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, Diddy. I mean, is everybody blind?
Nancy Grace figured it out! God damn it, Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace figured it out. Is everybody blind, she says? I mean...
He's talking about friends, essays. He's talking about out west, Combs. And he says, I'm like an R-A-P-E-R, raper. Got so many essay, friends. And then Eminem has let me say backbone since I gave up cussing. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? He's clearly...
He didn't leave out a P, did he?
What are we doing?
Ow!
Calling Combs a raper. And then he goes on to say, R.I.P., rest in peace, Biggie, and Pac, both of y'all should be living.
Wait. Did she say Pac? She called him Pac? Not Pac? Like, what? She says Pac.
And Pac, both of y'all. And Pac, both of y'all, Biggie. And Pac, both of y'all.
What are we doing?
Living. But I ain't trying to beef with him because he might put a hit on me like Keffy D. Get him?
Keffy.
And that's the only way.
Keffy?
You're going to be killing me. I mean... Eminem puts it out there.
Eminem should be the first witness on the stand.
What are we doing?
Eminem is putting all of it out there. We need to now go through every single one of Eminem's songs line by line, and we basically, that's it. It's a slam dunk. P. Diddy, you're going to jail. And that's where you'll be for the rest of your life because it's all right here. Eminem said it. Eminem said it in the song.
What are we doing?
That's what we're dealing with, folks. And it's just one of those situations where I'm not sure what to feel about it. And that's it. It's spelled out right here. He said R-A-P-E-R. He didn't just leave out one more P. Diddy? P. Diddy. Do you not understand? What don't you understand? My producer's behind the camera right now. Shake. He doesn't understand. I'm going to fire his ass. He doesn't What don't you? P. Diddy. You know what I mean? And so with Nancy Grace out here, and especially with the lawyer.
What are we doing?
Especially with the lawyer, dude. When the lawyer starts doing the interviews and it becomes blatantly clear who he is and what he's doing and the type of case he's building for P. Diddy, it's not looking good. It's not even looking really that good. Like, his lawyer is essentially a clown.
What are we doing?
His lawyer is a clown. And for having like $1 billion, you would think Diddy would like have been able to find and afford someone with at least 2 to 3 brain cells. Like, I'd imagine you could even, like, with the money Diddy has, you could not even pay probably half the amount you're paying this lawyer to fucking, what's his it? Give it to Bob Odenkirk to reprise his role as Better Call Saul Goodman. And based on the lawyer knowledge he gained from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, he'd probably be a better representation for you, P. Diddy, than whoever this guy is.
What are we doing?
I mean, just listen to him. This is him explaining. This is P. Diddy's lawyer explaining to the guys over at TMZ exactly where and how and why we've got 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Why does Diddy have 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Let's ask his lawyer. He would know best.
Freak-offs. But, you know, back when I was a kid in the late 70s, they were called threesomes.
If these are genuinely threesomes, how do you explain 1,000 bottles?
Let's stop it right there before we even get to the loop.
What are we doing?
So his lawyer is already taking what we know is happening. Like, you don't need a 40-foot bed in the backyard for a simple threesome, my friend. Like, these are not threesomes. These are people with multiple people at a time, he's filming it illegally. Like, the people are there against their will. They're being forced to sign documents and affidavit and just like NDAs. And essentially this isn't like the lawyer is just like coming up with any blatantly out of the book, whatever the book says excuse for all of Diddy's escapades. So whenever he's like, hey, hey, lawyer of P. Diddy, what's up with the freak offs, dude? And the lawyer's just like, yeah.
Genuinely threesomes. How do you explain 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
I don't know where the number 1,000 came.
The U.S. attorney said it.
I can't imagine it's thousands. I mean, you know, and I'm not really sure what the baby oil has to do with anything.
They're essentially saying it's a lubricant for an orgy.
I guess. I don't know what you need 1,000. One bottle of baby oil goes a long way. I don't know what you need 1,000 for. I mean, he has a big house. He buys in bulk. You know, I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home.
Yep.
I mean, have you sat in a parking lot of
Keep
a Costco
going.
and see what people walk out of there with?
That's it.
What are we doing?
That's it, baby. Okay, listen, he's trapped now because he already knows he failed on the freak-offs question, and we've now need an explanation for the 1,000 bottles of baby oil. He's like, I don't think it was 1,000. No, the U.S. attorney, the president, Joe Biden, came out of hibernation to actually say word for word, it was 1,000 bottles. That's exactly what he said. That's a real fact. You don't have to Google it. That's exactly what he said. And this is where we're at. So now he has to just come up with what makes the most sense. Oh my God, 1,000. Okay, 1,000 bottles of baby oil, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. 1,000's a lot. 1,000's a lot. A lot is bulk. Humans. Okay, humans buy bulk. Where do they buy bulk? Sam's, BJ's, Costco. Who? Shit. Where does Diddy live? Where does he live? What does he have? Is it Costco? Is it Sam's? What do I say? It's Costco. Diddy lives near Costco, and that's why he has $1,000 of baby oil. Final answer, yes or yes?
What are we doing?
For an orgy.
I guess. I don't know what you need 1,000. One bottle of baby oil goes a long way. I don't know what you need 1,000
so nervous.
for. I mean, he has a big house. He buys in bulk. You know, I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home. I mean, have you sat in a parking lot of a Costco and see what people walk out of there with?
Not 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was. Let's just say it's a lot.
It's a lot.
What are we doing?
We're just gonna say let's just say it's a lot. It wasn't 1,000. Let's just say it a lot. Now we've done our research because that's what we do here at the What Are We Doing Studios. It's right there written in black and white. First of all, we reached out, and of course they reached out. Well, Costco said they did it on their own. We didn't really have to do this amount of work. We did a little bit of work. And so Costco said, hey, we don't actually sell that much baby oil, let alone any baby oil in the areas or the locations that we have around P. Diddy's houses.
What are we doing?
Costco seems to be smarter than the average human because they know not to sell baby oil around the places P. Diddy lives. And so also at the same time, the only place you can buy baby oil in those full-size bottles is in 5-packs. And so 1,000 bottles, he would have to buy 200 cases of baby oil. Now, I'd imagine, what do you think he's stacking? Like 10 or 20 cases a weekend? He goes once a week till he gets 1,000,
What
dude?
are we doing?
Like, let's kick it off. And and he doubles down, dude. I mean, the lawyer doesn't quit. The lawyer doesn't stop because he needs this to be the excuse. He needs this to be...
I've been with him since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's about almost 3 o'clock now. He's just laser focused. He's engaged. He's helpful. He's confident. You know, we're going through our defense as we do every day, and his spirits are relatively good.
How do you explain the baby oil and the lubricants? 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I mean, there's a Costco right down the street. You know, I think Americans buy in bulk, as we know.
What are we doing? It's one of the most exciting. It's one of the most exciting and inventive and innovative, and just all of the adjectives that go along with those, or simile, or metaphors, or subject. Hyperboles, whatever. I don't know what the word is. Whatever makes sense goes here. And that's where listen, this man has no excuses left. He knows his client is innocent. He knows his client needs to go to jail for life, but this man will receive the largest payment as a lawyer that he's ever made. This case will be the case of his life. This might retire him. This is probably going to be a very, very, very large payday for this lawyer. So he has to buckle down. He has to continue this narrative that P. Diddy loves going to Costco, dude. He's the Costco family guy.
What are we doing?
It's a big fucking cookie.
I've been with him since 8 o'clock this morning. He's confident. You know, we're going through our defense as we do every day, and his spirits are relatively good.
How do you explain the baby oil and the lubricants? 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I mean, there's a Costco right down the street. You know, I think Americans buy in bulk, as we know, and you know, this is consensual adults doing what consensual adults do. You know, we can't get so puritanical in this country to think that somehow sex is a bad thing, because if it was, there'd be no more people.
Oh, that's our second.
What are we doing?
Okay, our now second. This is our defense. This is what he wants to take to trial. He knows that there's no chance in hell that this is getting through. Like, this is a trial case through and through if Diddy survives that long, and that will be his whole argument. They're consenting adults, everyone at the party signed the form that said, hey, you read the whole document, you knew what was happening, they're going to throw all those documents on the table. And then he's going to try to convince the jury that consensual adults can have sex. Sex is not a bad thing. If we demonize sex, then we'll stop having it and we won't have any new people.
What are we doing?
Maybe someone like P. Diddy should probably stop having sex. Did we ever think of that, Mr. Attorney? Did we ever think of that?
You know, this is consensual adults doing what consensual adults do. You know, we can't get so puritanical in this country to think that somehow sex is a bad thing, because if it was, there'd be no more people.
They sent it to his house. They sent all the lube. They sent all the lube to his house. They redirected all 1,000 bottles of baby oil to this lawyer's house because he's just as much as a freak as P. Diddy is. And I mean, he's the best. He's a lawyer. This is where we're going. This is where we're going to be, and this is where we're going to stay. And so back to a bit of local news. 3 Mile Island is going to be reopened. And hey, listen, you'll never guess why they're turning it back on. Reactor number 2.
What are we doing?
So basically it's for real. And hey, you'll never guess who is turning it back on. It's our good friend, good pal, friend of the show, Bill Gates. And so Bill Gates needs some new nuclear energy for his enormous AI server farm, okay? Microsoft is real serious about AI, and they've got these new servers that need cooled down with really big fans. And what way to power those fans better than ever in 2024 is with some nuclear energy. And where is he going to get nuclear energy that isn't being used right now? The one nuclear reactor at 3 Mile Island that still technically could theoretically be turned back on and used.
What are we doing?
Constellation Energy Corporation announced its plan to restart Unit 1 nuclear reactor at 3 Mile Island as part of a purchase agreement with Microsoft on Friday, September 20th, exactly 5 years after 3 Mile Island shut down Unit 1. This week's announcement between Constellation and Microsoft shows that we can create good, paying, and union jobs, empower our nation's industry. Empower our industries of the future with clean, safe, affordable energy. We're proud that clean energy tax credits and President Biden and Vice President Harris's Inflation Reduction Act will help support this project and create good paying and union jobs in nuclear power in Pennsylvania. So, of course, that's the positive spin we're trying to put on the whole thing. We're bringing jobs back to Central PA, and that's the silver lining.
What are we doing?
Microsoft's investment into 3 Mile Island is designed to contribute to its commitment to becoming carbon negative by 2030 and power the company's massive data center. The plans need to undergo government approval before the reactor opens, and I think that approval has already come through. Oh, God, let's listen to this guy talk about it, right? Jeez, dude. I mean,
obviously, a lot of people know 3 Mile Island because of the worst nuclear disaster in U.S. nuclear commercial history.
The worst nuclear disaster in commercial history was right here in central Pennsylvania.
What are we doing?
And for our parents, I'm sure they remember the day well. Most of us millennials weren't born yet / of age to really remember. The people close nearest by got affected the most, and I think it was probably one of the scariest times ever when a nuclear reactor explodes, because guess what? It's right over there, dude. I mean, I'm in New York City right now, but when I'm back home, it's right over there. It's like I can throw a rock and hit unit reactor number 1 and probably set it off, and we'll have another meltdown 2025 as soon as they turn it back on.
What are we doing?
So, but it's okay. It's okay. We're creating union jobs for the people, okay? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. This guy's gonna tell us everything's gonna be okay.
Nuclear disaster in U.S. nuclear commercial history here in the United States, but this announcement today had absolutely nothing to do with the reactor that partially melted down. Instead, it has to do with the reactor that was online until 2019.
After 5 years of dormancy, Constellation Energy announced it's time to bring nuclear power back to 3 Mile Island.
Unit 1 here has a great legacy. 45 years this unit ran, stellar performance, reliability.
Constellation is promising $1.6 billion in major improvements and work at Reactor 1. Some believe that effort could bring thousands of direct and indirect jobs to the area.
We're looking at 700, 800, maybe 1,000 tradesmen here for the next couple years.
Some community members and watchdogs who remember the 1979 incident think there are public health and safety concerns.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What are we doing?
Let's go. I haven't even watched this yet, and let's predict the future right now. I'm sure we're probably in a second going to hear from one of the local residents and how excited they are. Let's hear what our neighbors have to say about them turning on the nuclear reactors. Like literally, here's the reactor, here's where their child plays. So as soon as something goes wrong, like it did back in the 70s, yeah, you know?
What are we doing?
I can't imagine the locals are thrilled.
That need to be addressed.
I am absolutely convinced that the governor and the legislature and the labor are full-throated in support of this.
Local leaders acknowledged a reserved reaction from some in the community, but also noted there are big boosts to tax revenue that could come with the restart.
We are very positively thinking about the reopening here, cognizant of a lot of our residents that have concerns, because we have people that are here since the accident and have real concerns about safety.
Now, a number of agencies will have to sign off on the plan. That includes the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission. In Londonderry Township, Tom Lehman, WGAL News.
Shame on you, Tom. You should have interviewed a local who was pissed.
What are we doing?
You should have interviewed someone who was pissed. That's what I was waiting for, but they kept referring to it. Of course, no one wanted to come online and actually admit it, but I mean, this is what's happening. This is where we're at. The Microsoft is partnering with a public, and hey, guess what? The whole thing, by the way, this whole thing is powering their AI servers. Their AI servers is what they need to run their new program. And in order to fill out all of the paperwork and all of the forms and the 5,000 pages of documentation that they need to turn on a nuclear reactor in 2024 that had been shut down for safety reasons in the past is like insurmountable. They used AI to fill out all of the paperwork.
What are we doing?
They didn't have to really do much of anything but feed their AI the questions and answers and everything that needed to fill it out. It filled it out, and then they went back through and just made sure it looked okay. And that's how we got here. We are turning on, let me say it one more time for anyone who hasn't been listening. We are turning on 3 Mile Island again after it exploded in the 70s. And we're turning it back on because Microsoft and Bill Gates need to power their AI server farms with clean nuclear energy instead of this nasty shit, I guess, that we're getting from PP&L. I don't know how it works.
What are we doing?
But essentially, we're turning them back on. And in order to get them back on, they use the AI they're going to use to power these Do you understand how insane this is? What reality are we in? We've shifted. At some point in time, do you see the shirt I'm wearing? This is how you know, like COVID or something nearby, maybe 2021. I don't know. I'm just saying at some point in time, we shifted realities, and I'm not really here for it anymore.
What are we doing?
But, you know what I mean? If we're going to survive the next apocalypse, the next COVID-19, the next nuclear reactor meltdown, because Lord knows turning this thing back on probably isn't the best idea. And we know that deep down. We can rest assured at night that presidential-elect President 45 of the country, potentially 47, I doubt it, but potentially, is set to release yet another product. And we've got it here first. We're going to show you, and we're going to bring it. I mean, this is one of the best presidential elections we've seen in this country.
What are we doing?
The 2024 election will go down in history as probably one of the best. What other election? Go ahead. Name one. I would love to hear your arguments. Name one other presidential election that has ever had one of the candidates running has had them release their own name-themed products while running to fund not only the campaign, but their federal criminal court cases.
What are we doing?
Name one. I don't think there is. So we've got none other than your Trump coin, dude, okay? The Trump coin is official currency, official tender, minted right here in the United States. There's not much else to be said about it. It's the Trump coin, okay? The real Trump coin is the next thing you need to purchase, okay? Let's zoom in here and get you some more details on the Trump coin. They're $100 a piece, okay? So a little steep.
What are we doing?
But when you hear what this thing, I mean, Real Trump Coins is proud to produce the first and only official silver design by President Donald J. Trump. RealTrumpCoins.com is proud to produce the only and official silver designed by President J. Trump. I still can't read this sentence right. Whoever wrote this sentence is a goddamn insane person. This whole first paragraph, did Trump write this? RealTrumpCoins.com is proud to produce the only and official silver designed by President Donald J. Trump. This is a 1 ounce, 0.999% silver medallion and struck with a proof finish featuring our 45th president's profile on the observe and the White House on the back. I mean, this is just Donald Trump's at it yet again.
What are we doing?
There's something incredible to share today. We are announcing the launch of Trump Coins, a true symbol of American greatness. Trump coins are designed by me and minted right here in the USA. This beautiful limited edition coin commemorates our movement, our fight for freedom, prosperity, and putting America first. We always put America first.
That's right.
It's more than just a collector's item. It's a testament to the resilience and strength of the American people, our American patriots that we love so much. This coin is composed of 99.9% pure silver.
Wow.
With a beautiful proof finish, and it's really something very special. Each coin comes with a certificate.
He says the same thing about every single fucking product, dude. He says the same thing.
What are we doing?
He says the same thing about every product. This product's really something. It's really special. It's one of a kind. These products with my name on it are really one of a kind.
Special. Each coin comes with a certificate of authenticity.
Yes, it does.
With my signature to ensure you have purchased a real
yes.
Trump coin. I've seen a lot of coins out there using my very beautiful face. I'm a very beautiful guy. I'm only kidding.
No, he's not. That's what's hilarious. That's what's hilarious about Donald Trump.
What are we doing?
That's what's hilarious about Donald Trump is he says, every time he says I'm only kidding, he's 100% not kidding, and he is 100% serious and telling you the truth, dude.
With my signature to ensure you have purchased a real Trump coin. I've seen a lot of coins out there using my very beautiful face. I'm a very beautiful guy. I'm only
Jesus.
kidding. But they are not the official coin.
Not official.
RealTrumpCoins.com is the only place to get an official Trump coin. This is a limited edition product.
That's right.
So be sure to follow our page at Real Trump Coins to stay updated and secure yours as soon as it's released. Together, we will make history in America, secure your piece of American greatness today. Thank you, and God bless America.
Yes. Dude.
What are we doing?
Woo! We're hot. We're coming in hot. That was a loud one, but we're coming in hot. RealTrumpCoins.com, because anything else that you see with Trump's face on it is not the real deal. If you buy a coin with Trump's face on it and it didn't come from RealTrumpCoins.com, it's not the real deal, dude. So just be aware of that. So listen, they're $100 a piece, but it's 100%. It's basically all silver. These coins, they're minted right here in the United States. And basically, you can use this as legal tender. You can use a Trump coin to pay your mortgage.
What are we doing?
If you have 10 or 20 of them, and that's how you can pay, you can technically use this coin to pay for your donuts, your coffee. Get yourself an official Trump coin, okay, at realtrumpcoins.com. And what's that? What's that? There's more. There's another. He dropped another product this week. If you go to gettrumpwatches.com, oh my Lord, look at this beauty. Now this, dude, the coin I was kind of joking about, but this, I kind of want one of these. I kind of want.
What are we doing?
These, dude. Look at that. Let's watch this.
Hello, everyone. It's your favorite president, Donald J. Trump.
It's the same thing back.
What are we doing?
He just films these. He just films these back to back. He films them back to back. They're the same every time. It's the same script. It's the same everything back to back every time. Holy shit, Donald.
Something really special. I think you're going to love it. My new Trump watches. We're doing quite a number with watches, and the quality to me is very important.
Dude, look at that.
The Trump Victory Tourbillon.
Woo!
This isn't just any watch. It's one of the best watches made. It's a tourbillon watch with almost 200 grams of gold and more than 100 real diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds.
You thought that silver coin was expensive, that almost all silver coin. Now he's got an 18 karat, 200 grams of 18 karat gold and 122 diamonds on this watch, dude.
What are we doing?
Hey, man, this is serious shit. And did you see that rose gold one, dude? This one right here on my wrist. Oh, daddy. Oh, zaddy trumpets. Let me get this rose gold one. Let's learn more. I want to see. I want this one, dude. I know this rose gold one's probably for the females, but like that rose gold drip though. Ooh.
What are we doing?
Ooh. That's kind of, that rose gold.
Very important. The Trump Victory Tourbillon. This isn't just any watch. It's one of the best watches made. It's a tourbillon watch with almost 200 grams of gold and more than 100 real diamonds.
Wow.
That's a lot of diamonds. I love gold. I love diamonds. We all do.
Yeah.
Only 147 of these extraordinary watches will ever exist in the world, and owning one puts you in a very exclusive club. I have watch number one, and I'm going to keep it.
Look at that.
It's mine, and that's the way I want to have it. Each watch is numbered and extremely rare, a true collector's item, and it includes a personal letter signed by me. Get your Trump watch right now. Go to gettrumpwatches.com. It's Trump time.
Yeah, it's Trump time, baby. It's freaking Trump time, dude. It's Trump time. GetTrumpWatches.com. So not only Are you dropping a pretty penny, at least 100 bones on the coin? I want this rose gold one. Where is it? Oh, shoot. The fight. So he's got this one, this red one. That wasn't in the video. This red one's $500. That's the red Silvertone fight watch. Okay. Where's that rose gold? There it is. Pre-order. Is that what it says?
What are we doing?
Oh, Zaddy trumpets with the $100,000 price tag. Oh man, $100,000. It's got 120. Can we call the bat? Like, how much will they give you in a home interest loan? Like, should I get 2? Should I add to my cart? Trump watches, estimated start shipping date, October, November, December. If you order, becomes available quicker to ship. Check out, yada. Okay, so 200 grand. One for me, one for Megs. $200,000 into a Shopify, dude. Into a Shopify.
What are we doing?
Website. They want me to put my credit card information for $200,000 into here. GetTrumpWatches.com. Where's Vukum? Here's what I'll do. I'll buy a $100,000 Trump watch if Vukum can verify its legitimacy. I want Vukum to get his hands on one, or John, or whoever else he works with, or anyone else in his circle. The cute girl from the one place, you know what I mean? I forget her name, but everyone knows who I'm talking about. Get Vukum on it. Get Vukum the watch. And if Vukum can verify its validity and that it's actually worth 100 grand, I might consider buying one of these watches.
What are we doing?
Just saying right now, let's get that done. Let's get that campaign going. Cut it up, clip it out, get him tagged, get him in his face. I want to know, Vukum verified the Trump victory, the rose gold tourbillon, the rose gold tourbillon. I need it verified. Is it worth 100 grand?
What are we doing?
Dude, these products are getting out of hand, dude. You thought last week's Trumpy Trout for $500 was insane. Now we're slinging $100 silver coins and $100,000 watches. And this is obviously the watches. The $100,000 watches are just for his billionaire friends to funnel tax-free money into his campaign that then he gives them. It's just every time you see another one of these Donald Trump videos, it starts the exact same with the same backdrop and the same product description, whether it's a shoe or a watch or a Bible or a fish or a coin or whatever Donald Trump is selling this week. It's the most insane thing on the planet. He has the same script. It's the best product. We worked really good on this. We worked really hard. It's the best. It's literally the best watch you could wear. I've got number one and I'm keeping it. It's worth 100 grand. It's going to be right here on my wrist. Dana White doesn't even have a watch like this. You know what I'm saying?
What are we doing?
So TrumpWatches.com is where you need to go for your, if your man or your girl's got a birthday or an anniversary coming up, you get her that rose gold, you get him that gold, that platinum bling blow for 100 stacks. If you love your significant other, you'd buy them a Trump watch instantly.
What are we doing?
Listen, I hate to do this because I am a diehard fan, but I am a fan of technology more. Okay, I have an iPhone here. I have an Android phone sitting over there that I use. I have a PC that I'm on right now. I have a MacBook Pro that I've been working on all week long. I am vice versa in my technology. I love all companies. I love all things tech. Although I am a PC Android guy as well, I am a certified Apple fuckboy. Thank you.
What are we doing?
And basically, I'm due for an upgrade. And when I tell you I'm due for an upgrade, I'm on an iPhone 12 Pro, okay? It's old. It's now slow now that we're on iOS 18. It's just dying at a rapid pace. The battery is just instantly gone at any productive task. So I need a new phone. And I can't tell you how excited I was when I found out that Apple Intelligence was finally coming and we were getting this all new Siri that could reach into your calendar and your apps and do things for you and run your life and like be like, hey, do this and do that. And if you're logged in, it'll basically be this AI assistant. And if Siri can't figure it out, they have partnered with and gave a shit ton of money or are getting a shit ton of money from ChatGPT and OpenAI, which I'm already a pro member of. So it's only going to fuel my Apple Intelligence ecosystem that much further. And it's coming to my Mac and it's coming to my new phone. So I might as well have I have my iPad, will have it on it. And so now my Apple ecosystem with AI is finally complete because they'll talk to each other and I'll be able to get tasks and I can say, hey, Siri, I need you to write me a video description for this week's podcast because I had the whole thing recorded on my iPhone in the Notes app and it can summarize it and do that for me and then send it to a document within my email. So when I'm on my computer or if I'm editing on my tablet or if I'm editing on my PC, I have that email, I have the copy, I have the text, I can copy and paste it right into my YouTube video description. And I was looking so forward to Apple Intelligence. And when we had one keynote last year announcing it, that was all we needed to be like, yep, that's it. Okay, now we're going to get a second keynote for the iPhone 16. They're going to reiterate a bunch of stuff that they said in the first keynote about Apple Intelligence, the emojis, the writing skills, the ChatGPT, the everything, the new Siri, the personalized data, the new camera, everything that's involved with this iPhone 16. Tim Cook said it himself. The iPhone 16 was built and innovated from the ground up for Apple Intelligence and AI features. And when I tell you, if you go to any retail store right now, today, at this very moment, and buy an iPhone 16, you do not have any of those features. You do not have Apple Intelligence. You do not have an upgraded Siri. Your Siri is the same as mine on my shitty iPhone 12 as it is on your iPhone 16. It is not out yet. There is nothing functional, and it is not set to release until October, sometime in the fall. And it's only going to launch with like half the features, and we're going to continue to see more of those features roll out over the next year to year and a half to 2 to 3 years. And so essentially, it's half-baked. The iPhone 16 is shipping without its most major feature, and reviewers can't even give it a full review. MKBHD, Unbox Therapy, all the YouTubers, we can't even get a full review of the phone because all they have to do is review the hardware. Yeah, we get it. The camera button, whatever, with the sensor and the slider thing, that's cool. But like, we really need that Apple Intelligence features that you've been showing off for the last year and a half. And we still don't have them. And that is extremely disappointing. So now it would then lead to a consumer like me to not go out and buy the iPhone 16. Why would I do that when now the iPhone 15 that will inevitably support all of the Apple Intelligent features, and the iPhone 15 is only like 8% slower than the iPhone 16 anyways. The camera's a little better. Fine, you get 4K 120 on the 16 Pro Max. But like, I'm filming podcasts, not slow-mo footage. I need 24 frames per second, not 120. I can get that on the iPhone 15. It's going to be a little bit cheaper on the pockets, and wait for the major upgrade iPhone Air 17 super thin maybe thing that's coming next year. Like, the iPhone 16 was this huge promise that Apple gave us in the AI space, and much like they have now fallen into the category of Humane and their AI pen, Rabbit and their Rabbit device that just essentially doesn't do 90% of the shit they said it would do in the keynote. And that's where we're at in the AI space.
What are we doing?
That's where we're at with these companies. You never buy the product based on the future promises of the company. That means you buy it based on what you get out of the box. And right now, out of the box, you're not getting any AI with the iPhone 16. So I'll ask you again, Apple, why should I spend my hard-earned money that I already don't have but need to buy a new phone anyways because your iOS 18 is making this iPhone 12 insufferable to use, even though it's on the list of supported devices?
What are we doing?
So it just makes sense to me that that's where we would end up. And so I'm basically, it's just, I'm disappointed in Apple. Can I say we're surprised? No, I had high hopes for the future, but like, I guess now I have to wait a whole nother year for that. And so even though as advanced as AI is and ChatGPT 4 and 4.0 and IO and whatever they were releasing with Sora and everything else going on and how incredible it might look, these companies that are integrating like Samsung and Apple and Humane and Rabbit, it's not there yet. And it's unfortunate that it's mainly at this point just software and not very, very easily integrated into hardware, in the sense that the iPhone 16, the Rabbit, and the Humane Pen are 3 promised and 3 AI devices that are set to sell out and did sell out and did numbers across the board, especially in the tech community. And at the end of the day, when you turn them on, they don't do the things that the CEOs of the company said they would do when they told us to buy them or pre-order them months ago. And so it's unfortunate, but we've just unfortunately been yet again bamboozled by the AI.
What are we doing?
And I'm sad about it. I really am, because everyone knows how much I love AI. Now, my next, our last and final piece, and then we'll wrap this up here. We are headed to, listen, it's Halloween time, and everyone's loving it. The boy is into it, dude. The boy is into Spirit Halloween this year. Last year, he really wanted to go. He really wanted to go to the spooky store. I'm sure I talked about this on the pod at that time, but last year, he wanted to go to Spirit Halloween, and when we went, we stepped on the first animatronic, and the first thing that jumped out at him scared him to death. He bawled his eyes out, and then we left immediately. And every time we went back past the Spirit Halloween, just driving around, he would go, "Oh no, no more spooky store. That store's closed," because he was terrified to go in. Fast forward to about 3 months ago, Homeboy found the latest and greatest 2024 animatronics from Spirit Halloween's Carnival theme, because that's what we're doing this year. We know all about it now. He's obsessed. He's watching the YouTube videos. He's watching unboxings of these things. He's watching people put them together, use them, go off. So before Spirit Halloween even opened this year, the boy was already pre-indicted with all of the animatronics, what they did, their names. He knew their names. Like, by the time we got into Spirit Halloween for the first time this year, he knew exactly the names of the animatronics he was looking for, the ones he wanted to buy, and the ones he wanted to see. And they were all there, and his wildest dreams come true. When I tell you it was night and day versus last year, we spend 45 minutes to an hour at a time at Spirit Halloween. Megs and I stand back. We walk around sometimes and look around, but we stand back. He goes around. He hits every animatronic at least 15 times, and then that suffices his precious little brain, and then we get to go home with like a $5 to $10 skeleton. We got him a Scream mask because he wanted it. It was $10. You know what I mean? He loves the animatronics now. And so now we go to Spirit Halloween every weekend. And the issue is, going to Spirit Halloween every weekend has given Megs and I, because the boy just watches the towering Tallulah thing pop out into his face every 10 minutes. And that's just what he wants to do. He's not really doing anything else. He doesn't need that much supervision. So every once in a while, Megs and I can dip off and, you know, go look at the costumes, see what's hot. Look at the fucking Hawk to a Girl jumpsuits. Those are real, by the way. the Hawk Tua girl has a line I don't know if she knows about. I know she knows about it based on her number one podcast in the world. It's right behind Joe Rogan. I swear to God, she's number 3 on the charts. It's insane. We'll get to it next week, but she's doing something over there on the podcast, and I'm not sure I like it.
What are we doing?
So whatever she's doing, she's got like a jumpsuit, a shirt that says Hawk Tua. It has nothing to do with her brand, but it's there. And so we're walking around, and to our surprise, Megs and I discovered something pretty funny, but also pretty serious. And we might have to get corporate involved at this point. Now, let me just put you on to Exhibit A of my slideshow here. When you go to Spirit Halloween, whether you're in store or on their website, and you search for the term penis, now, whether you search for dick, penis, or anything along those lines, whatever vernaculars you might have for the male genitalia, you will get the same results. And we've got a few to choose from, folks. I mean, if you want to be the condom, 2 versions, by the way, of the condom, the actual condom itself with the no glove, no love, or we could be the stallion, the extra, extra large. And that's just the wrapper. So maybe if you and your friend need a matching costume this year, you be the wrapper, he be's the condom, and boom, bam, slam, you're going to win the costume contest every time.
What are we doing?
We've also got the adult bee stinger. This is the costume that your uncle is definitely going to buy. 1, because he thinks it's hilarious to take his stinger up to all of the females at the Halloween party and go, hey, I got you with my stinger.
What are we doing?
It's just a fantasy for him, and he'll probably most likely be half erect when he does so. And so then, of course, we've got 2 other penis-related costumes. We've got the manly 10 inches inflatable. Okay, a little innuendo there. And we've got my stepfather's favorites. If he had to choose, my stepfather's favorite, he likes the salami, dude. Willie's famous wiener salami. Oh, and of course, who could forget my personal favorite, the actual fucking penis.
What are we doing?
You can actually be a penis for Halloween via Spirit Halloween. Now, this is not the issue because, of course, we know plenty of people. We know plenty of people who are dicks, and we know plenty of people who would love to spend 50 of their hard-earned dollars on an inflatable penis costume because they think it's absolutely fucking hilarious, when in reality, we're all rolling our eyes and talking shit and can't wait for you to fall the fuck over.
What are we doing?
Or your battery pack runs out and oops, no one else has AA's for you to use, so you've got to get out of the inflatable penis at the Halloween party. Put it away, dude. No one wants it.
What are we doing?
But what we came to quickly realize is Spirit Halloween has 0 inclusion when it comes to the female genitalia. And so that means all females, all trans women, all lesbian, every single person who identifies as a female, whether they have a vagina or not, is 1,000% left out and discriminated against by Spirit Halloween this year.
What are we doing?
Now, I don't know about last year or the year before that or all the years they've been in business. I'm sure it's been this way for a while. But now what we have realized, and let's bring it to light, is the fact that you, as a woman, or even I'm just saying as a man who's supportive of the female being and the female body, if you search for vagina within the Spirit Halloween, you either get the penis, you get nothing. You get the penis, dude. If you search the word vagina on the Spirit Halloween website, you get the penis as the only result. How fucking misogynistic is that shit?
What are we doing?
Dude, is there a Spirit Halloween customer service rep? Like, let's Spirit Halloween customer service. No. Spirit Halloween customer service.
1-866-586-0155.
Let's go.
According to Spirit Halloween, we have dedicated customer service people at 1-866-586-0155.
Thank you for calling Spirit Halloween. You can reach us by calling our new toll-free number, 1-866-580-5819.
All right, we're going to call that number.
Press 1 for product availability.
We can call you back in less than
1 minute from now. To receive a callback, press 1. For the next available team member, press 2.
So we go, wait a minute. So now we're gonna listen to. That's kind of cool, dude. If you're a female who still needs a Halloween costume, Violet from Willy Wonka is the way to go. This shit goes kind of hard, and I would totally, 100%. While we wait for these, because they've got so many questions that they need to answer for so many people, is a hot topic. Ladies, forget the slutty shit. Hot take, you need to go as Violet from Willy Wonka, as she's an inflatable blueberry. This shit's sexy. This shit's way sexier than, like, this. Like, this is gross. This is my ex-girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, it's not good. Like, this isn't good. But the blueberry, you know what I mean? It's a little sexy.
Thank you for calling Guest Services. My name is Karen. How can I help you?
Hi, Karen. I was just wondering if maybe I'm searching for the wrong thing, or maybe you can help me find it. I'm just trying to find a costume. All the ones I'm seeing here every time. It's so funny. Every time I search for it, it seems like a male genitalia comes up, but I'm looking for something a little female exclusive. But the only thing I'm finding on your site is penises and outfits that'll show my hoo-ha, and I'm just trying to be a hoo-ha, if you know what I mean.
Okay. All right. Okay, now what are you looking for specific?
Well, I see like you have an actual, like you can be an actual penis. Like I can buy a penis costume. I was wondering if you had anything along like the vagina or vulva line. Is that, and it's funny though, even when I go on your website and I search for the word vagina, the penis actually comes up as well. And I think is that a mistake or an issue on your end?
I do not even know. I have no idea. I'm going to try myself. Okay. Let me try and go on the website and see if it comes up. It might come up different on your website and different on my website.
Oh, okay. Like you have access to like maybe the like other costumes or something.
Okay, one moment. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it does come up. Yeah, when I put in vagina, penis comes up.
Kelly, how can I help you?
Yeah, so they must not have it. Yeah.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, that's what that is. They don't have it.
Pennsylvania or is that Ohio? Okay. Wasn't that where Joe named it before?
Yeah, I don't know. I found it out. There's like a condom. There's a penis. There's a bee with a penis. A wiener. But no female. No references to females there, huh?
I have no idea why not.
From a long time ago, football player.
Yeah.
But I thought he was from Beaver Creek. That was their claim to fame.
Okay, they don't have it.
Okay, so I'm gonna look up.
Okay, well,
Hello?
I was just double checking. I thought maybe it'd be a little more inclusive than that. Everything with the under the female category is just a mini skirt.
Right, it would have came up, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
All right. Well, you've been it's quite noisy there. I know you got a lot going on, so I'll let you go. But thank you for your help.
Thank you, and good luck to you, okay?
All right. Thank you. Maybe next year in the 2025 collection we'll get some females there.
Hopefully.
Some female
Yes.
representation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right. Well,
All right.
I'll catch you later. Okay.
All right, have a good day, okay?
All right, bye. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching another episode of the What Are We Doing podcast. My name's Levi McCurdy, and if you enjoyed this episode, please hit subscribe, hit the like button. It turns blue when you do that. I didn't know. So if you hit the like button, just watch it turn blue. It's a real fun thing to do. Hit subscribe too, and that all rhymed because I got bars like that. Better than Kendrick Lamar, get me for the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So shout out to you guys. It's episode 160. We'll see you next week with a list full of insane topics and things to talk about. And I'm sure at least 19 more Donald Trump products. Have a great week, everybody. And we'll see you next time. I can't wait. Peace out.